Hi everyone, welcome back to today's video. For today we're going to do a very simple card. I like to throw in a couple of these really easy cards every once in a while for those of you who are just starting out or just need some ideas of a quick and easy card to put together really fast. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. It's definitely something for a unique scenario. You could obviously take this general idea and change up the images, change up the sentiment for whatever you whatever occasion you need to use it for. But I really like this one, and it's nice to make a handmade card for somebody that's going through a rough time, like losing a little pup. So for today, we're going to be featuring the Pampered Pets stamp set. Absolutely adorable. We're really going to be featuring a lot of items from the Playful Pets suite. So we have a few of those items, which we'll talk about here in a few minutes. But we are going to be using the Pampered Pets stamp set to make this cute little adorable card. So let's go ahead and move some of the stuff out of the way and get started. So the first thing that I want to do is cut out this little image here. So this is just from a piece of the designer series paper from the Playful Pets pack, and this is just a little Yorkie. I thought she was really cute and matched really well with the color scheme of this card. So I am just going to very roughly cut out this image. I am not worrying about fussy cutting around every single piece of fur. I'm not really even worrying about fussy cutting around like her ears and whatnot. I'm going to do like a little dip in, but for the most part, and I know it's going to be hard for you guys to see, for the most part, I'm just very roughly cutting around the little pup. Again, really the point is just to get it to not have as much of the white paper around it, but I'm by no means really trying to cut super closely. So I'm going to zoom in just a smidge so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. So you can see nothing too crazy, very simple. I'm going to zoom back out. And let's bring in this piece here. So this is a piece of Purple Posy. This piece is cut out 1 inch by 5 1/4. And I'm going to take my Stays On ink. If you watched my most recent video, you will see that this is by far my favorite ink of all time. Oh, and what am I doing? I'm not even stamping yet. I just really wanted to start talking about Stays On again, apparently. We're not stamping yet. I'm going to take this ribbon, or it's not really ribbon, it's trim. So this is from the Playful Pets Trim Combo Pack. It's this really fun black and white baker's twine. I've used this a few times and I love it. So I'm going to take this piece of Purple Posy and I am going to take my Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm using Plus today because it's ribbon and I want it to stick down really nicely on this piece. You could use tape and do it that way. That works well. Also, I've just really liked doing it with adhesive recently. So that's what I'm going to do. So I just did put a little strip there. And then I'm going to take my little baker's twine here and I'm going to stick it in the adhesive. And then I'm going to wrap it once, twice, and 3 times, and I'm going to scooch that down just a bit so that that's as centered as possible. And then I'm going to take this piece right here and I'm going to really stick it down, and then I'm going to take my snips and I'm going to make sure to grab my ribbon scissors and I'm just going to cut it. And then I just like to give it one more really good push down to make sure that my little pieces stay put. Really fun and really easy to do. Next, we're going to take our little pup here, and I'm going to just put some adhesive on the back of her. I'm calling it a her just because that makes logical sense to me. And I'm going to stick her right here next to those little, to that little twine that we just put on there. And that twine just gives it an extra little touch. You don't have to put that on there. You could do something else like some kind of embellishment. You could use, honestly, something like, I just had them. Something like our Iridescent Pearls. So this is actually my freebie for this month, little plug here. If you place any size order with me through my Stampin' Up shopping page in the month of September, you will get these Iridescent Pearls sent to you completely free. So this would be really cute if you had these to do like maybe 3 pearls, or if you had other embellishments or something. It would be really cute to do that instead of the twine if you didn't have the twine. Just something to kind of give it a little bit of something extra. That's how you can take a really simple card and kind of step it up a notch, which is something I really like to do. So now we're going to get into our stamping. So I'm going to grab my Stays On, and I am first going to stamp, so there are these two little hearts that are in the stamp set, and I'm actually going to position them a little bit better on this block. So I'm going to ink these guys up, and I'm going to stamp them kind of right here by the dog's face, just like that. And then there's the stamp set that's in, or the stamp that is in the stamp set that says, always in your heart, sorry for your loss. And I just really want the always in your heart portion. I don't want this bottom piece that says, so sorry for your loss. So I'm going to show you how you can change that up. So I'm going to take just a regular old piece of Scotch tape here, and I'm going to stick it over the words that I do not want to stamp on my finished card. So I'm going to take those and stick it right over there. You want to be careful to make sure that you don't put it on any of the words that you do want to stamp, but it's pretty easy to do. Then we're going to take our stamp and we're going to ink it up. And you want to just, again, check as usual to make sure you have lots of ink. Don't pay too much attention to where the tape is. You just want to make sure that your stamp, your sentiment that you want is nice and inked up. Then when you feel like you're ready, you're going to peel back your piece of tape, toss this in the trash so you don't get ink all over. And then when you stamp, you're only going to stamp that image or that sentiment right there. So I'm just going to stamp it down right about there. So stinking cute. And that's just another way to really take your stamps and make them go further. You can do a bunch of different things with them like that, and really kind of get more use out of them. So you have really two sentiments in one stamp, which is always really fun. Now let's put together our card base. So this here is a piece of paper from that exact same paper, that Designer Series paper pack. This is the Playful Pets, and this piece is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. And we have our normal size, card base here, which is cut at 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and scored at 4 1/4. And this is also in Purple Posy. So, ooh, I don't know why my camera is so yellow right now. I don't know, sorry. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to flip this over. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal Plus because I have it out already, but you don't need super strong adhesive for this because it is just a regular old piece of Designer Series paper. And then I'm going to center this onto my card base. Just like so. You guys know I get really quiet when I'm concentrating. Then I'm going to take my little piece that we stamped on and our little doggy. I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to use some dimensionals. You know me, crazy dimensional lady. I'm going to use both sizes. So I'm going to use regular dimensionals for the back of our Purple Posy piece. Get one more. And then I'm going to use a couple of the minis. So I'm going to put one mini over here on the very, very edge where that twine is. And then I'm also going to take a couple of the minis and put it on our little doggy, just to make sure that our dog stays nice and dimensional with the rest of our piece. So let's remove the backings off of all of these. Just like so. And then I'm just going to place this down on my card. So I'm going to put this towards the bottom. I just like that placement. You can put it kind of wherever you want. I think I did it up a little further on my example piece, but this looks really nice to me. So then I'm just going to stick it down. We're going to grab our bone folder, give our card a nice crease, and there you have it. That is our card for today. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I really wanted to just do something that was really simple and easy, nothing too crazy, and kind of mix it up for once. Not for once, I do mix it up every once in a while, but I just wanted something that was really quick and easy that you could whip out in just a couple of minutes. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this project. As always, you can see all of the supplies that I used in the coordinating blog post, which is the first link in the description below. You can purchase any of the products that I talked about today just by going to littlemooncreation.stampinup.net, and you can always visit my website, which is littlemooncreation.com, to see a bunch of fun stuff all the time. Like I said, I did mention that these iridescent pearls are my freebie for this month, so if you want these sent directly to you completely free, make sure you go and you place an order at littlemooncreation.stampinup.net, and I will get these sent out to you. So I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!